we've tried many times to find whatever it is that cursed us, but to no avail.
Well, I I have my ways in that regard. It's a bit hard to explain, but my connection with the gods is a bit stronger than most, and with some time and searching, I'm sure that I can find it. It may not be this moment, but I will not be leaving here until it is done. That's been decided already.
What can we do to aid? And he bows and goes to his knee. Please, I wish to see my daughter again.
Well, first and foremost, I will need a little bit of time to look around this place, to get my bearings and to see where this curse may originate.
All right. Can move around and ask questions.
Well, the first thing I want to do is check out the the structure that's being guarded.
All right, move down to the structure.
So I'm not sure where that's at.
Move south. That way.
Okay,
I watch him leave.
is it over here somewhere? It's so hard to
Right here,
tell what's going
right,
on.
right.
Okay,
You can see it there.
I might just look
better
at
get
your
torch
stream if
lit.
that's okay, Lucky. This is impossible.
There's a door. You can only see in when you look into the door. Yeah, I'll move it. So you move around, and there's the door. Can you see into
Okay.
it?
I don't.
Yeah, you can see into
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Okay. And so just am I able to have any sense of where this is originating from?
What laws you got?
I have lore of magic as
Yeah,
well,
roll
I
that.
believe.
Yep, roll that.
Okay.
I'll be here for eternity.
I mean, I'll be able to eat and sleep and drink and look around and try for a little while. I got enough food for a week.
We've also still got the group luck point, so there's that.
Yeah, that's true. Where is this thing
This
at?
reminds me of the aliens from Toy Story. Our leader.
Our leader.
Oh,
Oh, so close.
yep. So going in there, nothing stands out then.
No, not with that roll.
Okay.
So you see the statue before you of a man with ruder and there's symbols, but also black speech symbols inscribed on it.
Okay. So there's black space inscribed. Think here for a second. I don't believe I have any black speech at all. That's a problem.
Actually, you got middle. Oh no, you don't. No.
Yep.
That
You
was
told me the one thing I don't have is the
yeah.
black speech.
Because they don't know it. The gods didn't know it.
Okay. So I want to do those marks look like they're newer or older than the original marks?
Newer.
Okay. Is it possible to just kind of channel some form of my theism without putting it into an actual spell?
To do. What are you wanting to achieve?
So my thought here with those symbols and things on there, where is it? So I gotta find it real quick. Basically, I want to see kind of what would happen if I were to kind of what's a way to put it? Reshape those symbols so they're no longer black speech. And then just try to channel some form of my theism into the statue itself, since it would be a divine power from my god instead of black speech.
So you go to try and scribe over top of them, right? Of this, and any pressure that you put on is reflected.
Okay.
You because you've got damage resist. It seems it's sort of a protection magic upon it
Okay.
that is enchanted. Because you enchant things, you know how it works, and that's what it seems.
Okay. Oh, this is a problem because I don't actually have a dismiss spell, do I?
One person does.
Yeah.
I can speak black speech and I can dismiss magic. There's technically a reason at this point first I say, hey, go grab this person.
Okay. Well,
I'm not.
no,
Well, I'll stand back with the kid.
I'll send you guys out. Okay. Well, then what I'm gonna try to do then is I'm just gonna ask for some time. I'm gonna close the door
Okay.
and just meditate and see if there's any way to create any type of connection with my god or not.
You know what it feels like to create a connection and things,
Mhm.
but it is just darkness in here.
Okay. That's kind of what I assumed.
Yeah, you can't hear anything in there. You can see a whole lot of soldiers at the entrance. What are you guys wanting to do out here while he's
I
thinking?
want to be thinking.
I mean,
I mean, I sent you guys
Well,
I pretty much said
I
to go
imagine
outside
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
Bane, just
Yeah.
working on.
too.
I would probably be seeing them dragging out this person who was just crushed by rubble, and I'd be running over to start tending to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'd
she's
be
not doing too
helping.
well. She's not doing too well. She's unconscious, crushed.
All right.
She breathes.
Like serious wounds everywhere, kind of bad.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna call Revan and R still over to me and say, all right, it's time to get to work.
I'm already helping.
Yeah. So, starting probably chest, head,
Ooh.
abdomen.
Let me just go onto her. Let me go onto her sheet, and so she can see how fucked she is. Adjust her hit points. So Nisha, you can go. You can see your sheet, and you can see how fucked you.
Oh, we're not in
Ooh.
combat. So as long as it's not a fumble, it's a pass,
Ooh.
right?
Ooh. Ooh.
As long as it's not a fumble, it's a
Ooh.
pass, though, right, Lockie?
Ooh. Oh yeah, because it's
Not. Or yeah, right.
Since we're not in combat.
Yeah, no, it's been a bit. It's been a bit.
All right. So
Hang on, you can see enemies, so no, stressful.
we can't see enemies right now.
Yep, they're right there. They're
No,
right by you.
because Painter's is back with where the boy is, isn't he? Isn't she?
No, she came down here.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
came down here.
Well, I
Enem-
can't see.
Yeah, there's enemies right here, so
I can't see them though.
Yeah, but you're not doing it. She is.
but I'm helping.
Yeah, that's fine. We just have to roll. So
I have. It wasn't a fumble.
now you're only going to do one of these. You can only be able to do one of these at a time anyway. So it's to she's. There's one bad one. But the rest are not life threatening.
Okay, where's the bad one?
The bad one, the worst one.
She's got
Yeah.
-2
I'll roll for
on
that
chest
then,
and
because I was
abdomen.
thinking that everything was about the same. I thought
Chest
everything
and
was
abdomen.
equally.
They're all over the
Negative
place.
2.
So her
You've been
right
crushed
leg.
by rock. Right. Why am I already in negatives? I haven't done anything.
It's because
You
you
were
crushed.
crushed.
Being crushed.
You
Can't
come.
breathe.
At least nobody's thrown a sword at you yet.
How do you
So
know it's?
Because he's the game master.
How do you know it's-
I will
Decides
also
it's
say-
heavy.
It is kind of a rite of passage that you almost die your first session.
It like in Lord
Get
of
it
the
out of the
Rings,
way
where-
now.
so her
This is how it happens. This is pretty good.
3 locations at -2. The
Okay.
rest are
I will-
only just in the negatives. So her abdomen is -2 out of 4. Her chest is -2 out of 5. And her right leg is -2 out of 3. So that's one off.
And
Trust,
then the rest
Okay.
-1.
trust me, you'll get used to it.
You will.
Okay, so if there's three of us have healing, we each need to take one.
Yeah, you should each take one.
Okay.
So
and
what does
because
everybody
I
want to take?
can't see the
Because you
enemy,
can't see the enemies, you should probably take the leg.
the enemies,
That one.
so I can't fumble. No, and I've
Well,
already
you
rolled, and it
you
wasn't
could
a fumble.
fumble, but that's the only way you cannot pass.
No, but that's what I mean.
Did you
Well,
fumble?
but your fumble is the same as my fumble.
Who fumbled?
No,
No
one.
one.
Oh,
We're discussing what makes sense for who to go where.
yeah.
Because we have 3 people who have the healing professional skill, and there's 3 locations that are really
We've got
damaged.
4
So we're trying to
people
figure out where to
who have
put
the
who
healing
to put where
professional
when.
skill.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking
So
about.
it's the leg.
Odolph, you get in there, boy. Now, get in there.
Well, we know
You,
that Odolph can
you,
heal at a 50%.
fucking hell.
Anyway, it's not
Come on,
Oh
Odolph.
my god.
Odolph,
only
get
made
your
things
ass
worse.
here.
I mean, I could.
You're
I guess I
fine.
could try. All right, fuck it, I'll try.
Okay, just don't go on the leg. Not the leg.
I'll walk up and be like, "What's the issue?"
Can you help?
Revens, so there's
She's-
4 people around here.
Is it?
She's really bad. I'm trying. Her leg is the worst, but some other areas are
No,
just
her
as
chest
bad.
and abdomen are
Revan.
the worst.
Do you ever want to pass a roll tonight, or just
Like,
fail the whole time?
if someone has issues.
See? Yeah, but you didn't fumble though.
You didn't fumble, so it's okay.
Where is she hurt that I could like? Not. I want to fucking.
She's hurt everywhere.
Okay.
Not the right
Okay.
leg.
Do you want me
Okay,
to go through where she's hurt again?
Yes.
Okay. Which one?
Right leg is -2.
Okay.
Abdomen is -2. Chest is -2. Everywhere else is -1.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll attempt to heal her right arm. I'm right, and I appreciate my right arm.
I believe in
You're
you,
really
Odolph.
quiet for me, crazy.
I got far away from my mic. All right. Let's see.
No,
professional
sorry, I
skill.
haven't done a professional skills yet, so you have to click
Oh,
onto
it's
your
okay.
character sheet.
That's okay. I wanted to see who was there. All right.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for the chest because it's a woman, and as a woman, I'm like, okay, she might be a bit bashful about this.
Oh, so close.
No.
Why did you add 20 with a luck point if you had one?
Look it, yeah, I'm adding 20 with a luck point.
There you go.
See, this is why I don't heal. This is why I.
Yeah, I definitely
Oh.
passed with a luck point. I passed, my guy.
Oh, well done. Well done. Oh
I'll,
my god.
I'll
I just put
go for the abdomen.
Okay. So Revan and Oda fail.
I just put a band-aid over her.
Yes,
2
okay.
points
Hey.
onto her chest, so she's back at 0.
All right, so I'll do that. So Nisha, your chest, add 2 HP. So your -2
And
goes to a
then
0 on your chest.
and then
Yeah,
Arstal, do you want to roll a d6 or a d3 to see what you heal for her abdomen?
Yeah, I will do. Roll 1d6. I did an exclamation mark. Fuck's sake.
You can also click the little thingy in the corner.
You do it for me. You do it for me.
Please. You say please.
Please.
No, no, please.
Fine.
This is stressful.
That's the wrong slash.
Dude, just click the button in the corner.
Yeah, why are you not using the button, Brad?
What button?
Look, get rid of the
There's a button.
keyboard, hun. This one.
Oh,
There you go. There
there
you
you
go.
go.
Better?
beautiful,
Good to go.
beautiful woman.
Dude, we would
Just
be
an
so
old
lost
man.
without women. I'm just saying.
I
right
know,
now.
eh? Yeah, we love all
All
women,
of
okay? We
you.
love you. We love you.
Okay, so that's
So
2, yeah?
So wait, so is her head is hurt too, isn't it?
Yeah, -1.
Somebody should no, I guess you two already failed at
Yep,
it. I
that's
was
all
gonna say
failed.
somebody should do her head, and then she could be
Abdomen's
conscious.
at 0.
So what did you guys do? So Famous, what did you hear? Who abdomen? Doesn't matter
2
who
points to
abdomen.
her chest.
All right, cool.
2
So
points to her
chest
chest.
and her abdomen are on 0. She
Yeah.
just needs. Well, yeah, she's still unconscious because of her head.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh no, that won't work. I don't want to use that. It's a D10, but
Herbs? Anyone got herbs?
yeah, I'm looking
I
through my
do.
herbs.
Well,
Yeah,
pull it.
Urs has some.
Yeah.
I've got
Give me
some. I'm
some
just trying to figure out which
oregano, I'll be
one to
sound.
use.
This is a bond. This is bonding, Nisha. They love you already. Okay.
Thanks, guys. I'll give you all a puppy.
Okay, can I,
Hell yeah.
Lucky? Would you do me a huge favor?
I'll summon wolves.
Yes.
I'll be like, you know these guys
So this
pictures.
is going to take us like half an hour to do, right? To heal these different locations and everything,
Okay.
Could give everyone a wolf.
right?
Yeah, it takes a while. Yes.
Okay,
15
I'm
minutes
going
per
to
roll.
take. Can I go back? And I have an herb called draft that takes a half an hour to
Then I don't.
um that takes a half an hour to take into effect. Can I say that I added it at the beginning, and it's a D10 to any wound?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a D10. It takes a half an hour to take effect, so you can decide how you want it dispersed. I would recommend getting things to at least 0 to start.
So 10 HP. Is it to as many locations at once? Is it, or is it to 1?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's wherever, I think.
Is it? Well, what's the application?
Ingestion.
Okay, yeah, that's anywhere.
Hey.
Damn!
Or wash it down with
Oh
some
wow!
water and stuff.
Yeah, it goes in the
Okay,
bloodstream
And
and
you
then
can
it
now.
gets
eat wherever the
dispersed.
fuck you want.
So 10 HP, Mrs.
Spread
Nisha.
out. Spread
10
out
points
however
for
you would
strength.
like.
HP.
I'd
Okay, I'm
recommend
gonna-
getting your head to 0, and I'd recommend fixing your leg.
Yeah, so that's 6.
And
If
if
you
your head
turn all of them to 0, that's 6 points.
and you open your eyes and gasp, and you see all these people around. You see all these people around you. Your eyes come to, and it's dark, but you can see because you're an elf. But you see another 2 elves before you. You see a dwarf and a Dunedain, and you're just looking straight up. And all you remember is with the mining people before mining through the wall. Skeletons attacking and rubble falling on top of you, and that's the last thing you remember. And then now you wake up to these people.
Seeing her like eyes open, Phaedra's just gonna sigh and say, "Oh, thank the gods. How are you feeling? What happened?"
I can't quite remember. The last thing I know was being crushed by rubble, and now you're all here, and I don't quite have a clear memory of what happened to me.
That's all right, darling. Don't push it back. Are you hungry? Do you need some water?
What might help? Yeah, thank you.
And so Venus will hand her water skin.
How did you guys
Don't-
find me?
It's kind of a long story. Don't worry yourself with that right now, though. Just take a moment and rest. You're going to be okay.
Okay. I'm gonna like pass out, like pass back out, because
Yep,
obviously
you
like,
could do that.
I'm tired. I'm just gonna like zonk.
All right.
I'm okay.
Venus is gonna go get her cloak from the kid and
She died twice.
roll it up into a ball and they make it a pillow for her. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
Richard's
he's studying and things like that, so it takes time. All right, Urso, what are you doing down there?
I'm going to basically take a sketch or an imprint of the dark speech, with the paper and pencils and other things that I have.
Okay.
I will ask some of the guards who are around that building a little more information about the priest there, the statue, and things like that. If they know who built it and so on.
You asked the questions, and the guards outside, they said, when it first happened, we were here, we were delving and making the town mines bigger, but Rudar attacked. I know this is their land, but we were building a settlement, and we didn't have much soldiers from Caladan in the outpost, but they attacked with a sorcerer. This sorcerer, and he points to the statue, and he says, they were losing the battle. We were winning, pushing them back, and he said something about if they can't win, then we'll be cursed forever, and then he turned into that.
Okay. Well, I think then if we can find a way to destroy or dispel the magic on this statue, then we can certainly free you. Take me a little more time to do that. But I do have a companion who it's the female elf.
Specify. There's now 2 female elves.
You'll figure it out. I don't know if it's possible to send a message to her, but she has a few talents that may prove very useful in this. I have a small letter for her here, if it's possible.
He looks and says, "We cannot leave. Only the Rudar soldiers can."
Well, then I will have to request this of one of the Rudar, and I will, I guess, do so.
All right. So you make your way back up to the entrance.
Okay, and I will, whoever I talk to, I'll just be like, I believe I found the source, but I may need some assistance from one of my companions. This paper right here has the information they need. And it's going to have the black speech on it, and it's just going to say enchanted object, need help, break enchantment. Like, just really basic.
Roll an influence easy.
All right. This is going to be where I fumble.
We believe in you.
Oh, thank goodness. It's easy.
Yay!
He goes, "No funny business. I'll be right back." The rest of you see a skeleton running towards you.
Venus is just standing in front of her patient.
Revan, there's a skeleton running at you.
I mean, it's just one, and they could send a whole horde, so... does it have a weapon?
Yep. It's coming at you with a sword and shield. He stops right in front of you, and just puts his sword bit in his sheath, and hands you a piece of paper.
He's calling you a girl.
It says what Ursai just said. You can read it because it's so stupid.
And then there's black speech in it.
Does it say find us on it?
No, I told him to give it to a female elf, and
He thinks you're a
I had
girl.
black speech on it, and it had just those words about an enchanted object and breaking the enchantment.
I'll look through it. Lucky, what do I know about the black speech?
Those aren't words, those are runes. Magical runes.
Okay.
But you can't decipher them because they're not words. Or you know they're black magical runes.
Okay.
Where's
I think I'll kind of like look over at Revan and say, I think Ursai needs my help. I think I might need to go in there. We'll see what happens, I suppose. She's gonna look at Arstil and Odolph and say, take care of the patient, yes?
I'll
Yeah,
certainly
you
try.
can better.
I'm also going to leave my... I don't want to do it. I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna leave an herb called Olvatari with them. Look them dead in the eye, say, only use this in case of emergency. Only if somebody's going to die or lose a limb. Alright?
Aye.
Alright. Yeah, and I'd probably hand it to Arstil because he'd probably know what it is because he knows herbs. He was there when I found it.
Mm.
Yeah. But
So,
Bradley doesn't know.
unless you
probably
use it,
does.
I'm not going to tell. I mean, it's just a healing herb. It's just a healing herb that I really don't want to use unless I have to.
Oh, okay. So just for emergencies.
Man, she's had
Yeah. So unless somebody's going to die or lose a limb, don't use it.
Okay.
You walk back towards the skeleton, and it watches you pass it, and then
Like, stop
pushes
kind
you.
of at the skeleton.
Mm?
I was going to stop at the skeleton and look at it and say, "May I enter? I believe they need my assistance."
He steps aside.
She's going to kind of do a bow and say thank you, and then continue on.
It smacks you out of the way, Revan. Roll an evade. Or just take it. You failed. It shakes it just instead of shaking its head, it just turns its head 360. Turns around
That's pretty funny.
turns around and pushes Feindus down the tunnel.
I'll be okay, Revan. Go make sure everybody's safe.
It's still
First,
pushing.
I'm in here too. I'll see you in a little bit.
As you pass the pillars, you too, everything changes for you. The skeletons are all ethereal, like they were alive yesterday. Clothes are all fine, but before you, I need you to roll. Especially, you need to roll me a willpower.
I had a feeling that was coming. Ooh.
You break down in the sight of children being stabbed, the ethereal forms being stabbed in the side and nailed upon a cross and crying. You can't do anything.
Is she far enough in that it would have been somewhere I was
Oh
allowed
yeah,
to stand? 'Cause I was-
you're waiting by the
Okay.
entrance, and you just see her just crumble and
Okay.
sob into her hands.
I'm going to go help her stand up and just kind of comfort her as I guide her down to where we were. And all I'm just going to say to her is, I now you understand why I couldn't turn back, and I chose to risk it to end the suffering for everyone.
She's just gonna nod.
All right,
What
and
can I do
I'll
to
go.
help?
Roll a influence, please, and roll a willpower.
Oh, actually
Oh,
passed.
nice, well done. Willpower.
All good, all good. 16 and a 17.
All right, solid.
I'm good now. I'm good.
Ever heard what opposed means?
It's why would it be opposed?
That doesn't
If
matter.
I
She passed.
was
It's
gonna
good.
say I don't understand. Oh, I
Very
did
good.
roll my willpower instead of influence, didn't I?
No, I think what he's saying is like if I didn't pass my willpower, if your influence would have been over what I failed, like it
Oh,
would
you
have
see,
worked.
you
So.
still needed to roll willpower though, not your
Yeah.
not your willpower, but sorry, your influence, not your willpower, Ursai. But it's 16, so 16 still passes your
Yeah,
influence.
it's a
Yeah,
54 instead of a 56.
that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she'll
You
kind
you,
of
you
stand
snap
up,
you
wipe
snap
away
you
the
snap
tears.
her out of it.
Okay.
What do I need to do to help?
I'll come take a look at this with me.
Lead her down.
I was this is not the way we're going. I thought
Well,
this was the way we're going.
Yeah,
You got-
so I'll bring her in and I'll show her the statue, and I feel like if we can remove the enchantment and destroy these runes, there's a good chance that things can return to normal. But there's an enchantment on here that keeps me from damaging the runes on the surface or the statue itself.
I see. I
So,
do have a spell which supposedly can dismiss magic, but
with
that is
enchantments, it's temporary to dismiss it. But if you can dismiss it temporarily, I think me and my glaive here can take care of the rest.
all right. I do feel the need to warn you. These runes, they're dark magic runes. I am not. I cannot read them per se, but they're not good.
That's part of why I made the assumption that this is the source of the curse, and they did tell me that there was a sorcerer who declared that they would all suffer for eternity, and he became this statue here, and the end of their fight. And I do believe that's what is keeping their spirits here.
I see.
So
Such a nasty, wicked curse.
one of the worst I've ever seen.
All right.
Shall we give this a try?
Yes. And I'm going to do everything I can. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to pull out my sacred bowl. I'm going to center myself and calm myself to a point that I feel very confident in casting this spell.
Mhm. Go ahead.
I'm gonna luck point it. Well,
Find us. So, no, she's already used the luck
I
point.
can't because I already used a luck point. Yeah.
The power of corruption it seems to be messing with you, and you are still struggling from the sights that you've seen before, and you can't center yourself with what you need.
Okay. So if that doesn't work, then I've got a few other ideas that we can do while you get your mind settled.
Can
Now,
I like
now remember,
observe this?
you can do it again. You can always do a follow up at a at a harder grade. So that wasn't easy for the amount of time that you took to thing it. You can do a straight up follow last roll for it, but at a standard.
so I can try it again and
Yeah, anyone can try a skill check again, but you always take it at the next level harder than what it was before.
gotcha.
So yours wasn't easy because of the amount of time preparation you took. So now it's going to go up to a standard. So you can do that if you wish. After you use luck points, after everything is exhausted. It's free.
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Just like a D&D. You get an extra one, but at disadvantage. No,
Jeez,
sorry, it
this is
didn't happen.
not happening.
Didn't happen. I'm sorry. Didn't happen.
All right.
Just-
Then is it gonna? Am I gonna have to roll? If I guess it is below the 50% threshold. So I just want to use shock on the statue.
I feel like that's not going to go well.
It might not, but he said that it reflected, like when I put pressure on it, it reflected it back on me, right?
Yep.
So,
Probably going to reflect the shit.
well, that's the question: is it going to reflect magic as well, or is it just physical attack?
You can roll another magic.
I will also pose the question to Feindus.
Do you have lore of magic, Fadus?
Nope.
Nope. She had no.
All right.
I
Man,
mean,
if
I can
only you had a
guess,
dwarf
but it's
that had
going to be a
a,
guess.
But you can
If only-
roll another lore of
No,
magic.
I have no idea. Like
you
all the
only there
rolls
was
are up in like.
if only there was a dwarf that had a magical skill that could like disintegrate stuff.
You might disintegrate.
It would
something you don't want.
disintegrate you.
That's a risk he's willing to take. Right, Odolph?
What in the fuck?
All right. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to
Um,
sit and meditate for
gonna-
a few minutes, I think.
I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try to shock it.
Alright.
So I guess I have to roll folk magic, huh?
Not really. No, not for this. I'd say you're above 50 on folk magic.
No,
Why not? Roll it.
exactly. Everything else has been trash, so I'm sure this is gonna be trash. Yeah.
No,
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
Wow, you're so close.
Yep.
Well,
Oh wait, couldn't he say he's taken his time to do it and it successfully does it?
You didn't, but you could.
Uh,
I'll allow that. We'll go with the easy. Because what's going to happen is funnier than if he didn't fail. So roll an
Okay.
evade, please.
oh jeez. It's going to go.
This is just going swimmingly.
Adventures of Ursai and
I
Famous.
passed it.
Fighting a statue and losing.
You pass it, but you didn't beat your top. Oh no, you failed the top one, so that's all right. You just straight past. That's cool. Shoo! So you shoot at it, and it ricochets off the ceiling back to the back wall and straight back at you, like it was homing. And then you got out of it, and it went out the side of the door, through two of the skeletons, and off into the darkness.
Famous is going to
Alright.
stand up and like go touch the statue.
It's like you're touching it, but not like you're touching it. There's something in between. And it's how long are you keeping your hand there? It's not feeling good. Feeling worse. Get
Pull it
worse.
away.
Alright.
Pull it away.
It,
Alright.
it felt like it
I'm
was
gonna look at Ursai
overtaking
and
me.
say, I think there's a corruption associated with this. I don't think it is purely magic.
I feel the same. But in the end, the corruption quite often is part of the magic for them. Is there literally nothing I can do as a Maiar that actually is relevant here?
Let me look at your character sheet.
Well, that's the thing, is the Maiar literally gets nothing except for the Eru's blessing.
You got
Well,
magic.
just with all the knowledge and stuff, but you're failing all your rolls and stuff.
Oh yeah, because it's all like 40%.
And you picked all your magic, so
Yeah.
I can't help you with any of the stuff that you picked. So, no, you don't have any magic that can help you. No, nothing there. What do you got in here? Let me have a look at your Special skills. Got heaps of those. What we got here?
Yeah, but they're all lore stuff that's failed.
Law of races, law of Middle Earth, law of magic, law of corruption. You can roll your law of corruption.
Oh wow, something
Hey.
passed. Something actually passed. That's possible.
So it's definitely corrupted magic that is on here that you can sense, and it's definitely enchanted. So nothing beside, and it does have the scent of reflective to protect it, and the curse is centered inside, is what you can sense. And you know, with your other laws of enchanting, that anything besides stopping the magic or something stronger, being able to pierce it, so more magnitude that can pierce the spell of this, it's protected by it. So either dispel
Okay.
it with a higher power or a bigger magnitude.
Like hitting it with a spell that has a higher magnitude than it.
Yes.
And would it reflect part of that spell or not?
No, not if it's more magnitude. It'll go straight through, like a chink in the armor.
Okay.
When am I able to try dismiss magic again? At what point have I sat and meditated and attempted to calm myself enough that I can attempt to make that connection and cast the spell again?
Not unless you have a big rest.
This is gonna be so bad.
This is gonna take a minute, you guys.
Okay, I've got more terrible ideas, don't you worry.
Well, I've got another spell that I can try that's it's gonna protect you if you decide you want to do something stupid. It adds another +1 to magical armor.
I think what I
Well, and
will
then
want
okay,
to
so I have a backlash, which causes if something attacks you, it puts it back onto itself.
why don't you use that on me and then I'm going to do something
Something
questionable.
stupid.
Yes.
I'm gonna go read it real quick. Yeah, backlash. Makes
So
physical assault. So if you hit it with magic,
So I have a magnitude of 6. So if I hit this with lightning, it's a magnitude of 6 for overcoming it, right?
I
Yeah,
think.
whatever the magnitude is, that magnitude is the strength of the spell.
Okay.
My magnitude's only 5, so I don't know how well this will work.
Well, I think I am going
Yeah.
to take my sweet, sweet time and channel lightning in the end of my glaive and just touch it to the forehead of the statue. Instead of actually thinking things through, I'm just going to act.
The good news is you have the healer here if something bad happens. The bad
Exactly.
news is I left my burn ointment with the other people.
I'm gonna take my backpack off just in case. I don't want to burn anything.
I just realized,
Arms.
what if he's the one who needs the herb that you gave us?
That's
Lol.
what I just said.
That's
I
awesome,
literally
mate.
just gave you guys my
Uh,
my burn ointment herb.
All right, I have some good stuff here or there.
Okay, alright. So what's the magnitude of your spell?
6.
6.
Ugh.
Standard?
Yeah, that's the standard magnitude.
Okay.
It's a devotion theism spell. So this is also me channeling my devotion. This is my holy lightning. It's my miracle.
It's the
Oh,
miracle from the heavens.
exactly.
I'm
How
just
many
gonna
put?
stand back.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
All right, and I'm going am I able to just take my sweet time here as well?
Sure.
Sure. It's up to you. I'm just waiting for it to be a fumble. That's still the wrong button. The nerves are getting to me. It doesn't matter.
You
It's a
pass.
standard pass. With a
Alright,
63.
it's a pass. Roll damage.
Yeah, this thing stresses me out.
Mhm.
Watch it be all ones.
I believe in you. I mean, you just got to crack some stone, right?
14.
Okay, that's not bad.
As long as it doesn't hit me.
The lightning comes from the ceiling and comes straight into the statue, and you see the moment your lightning touches the outer defenses of the statue, it slows, but it pierces ever so slightly down until it hits that rock, and it goes, and an explosion happens, and the rock around it is hot. But the statue is not destroyed, but is not looking good.
Okay. And now if I put pressure on it, does it feel like the defense was weakened at all, or is it still in place?
The defense is still in place.
Jeez.
You didn't negate it, you just pierced it.
It seems the spell is strong enough. It can get through here.
Suppose so.
But don't
I'm
have
sure that
anything
must take
more
a lot
to.
out of you.
Yes, I mean that's.
Do you have any more devotion points to keep?
I do not,
Oh
Shit.
no!
because I literally have nowhere I can get them back except for Rivendell right now.
No.
The requirements you gave me.
Yeah, you just learnt something from today. That would help you out a lot.
Did I though?
Yep.
Did I, though?
Roll an insight for me.
We're fighting a statue and losing.
I know.
To be fair, it's a really magic-y statue, but like, Ursai,
That
the
was a
gods are
lot
not
of
really on our
damage
side
too.
today.
Like the statue looks bad.
Ooh.
All right, so the insight, you remember that you found out that all of these Arnor, all of Arnor, worship the gods, so that all their ruins had a place of worship. So all of this land, any of the ruins, has a place that you can do it.
It's all holy.
It's
Okay,
all
so
holy.
like even in the city above, I could have. Well, I did look for a church up there. There wasn't one.
Not
There was
this
no
one.
holy
Not
building.
not this one. The old abandoned ruins that have got most not all of them. Most of them do have churches. So you just got to. So like I think there was one, and you didn't find it in the back in that by that tower.
Yeah, but I can't leave.
No, you can't. Well, you can try.
That was the agreement.
Man, just gonna leave. You're just trapped here.
Yes. And then my regular skills don't have intensity, right? It's just my theism or my magnitude.
All of your sorcery spells have magnitude. You should put shaping points into them,
Okay.
but you don't have any offensive spells.
Damage enhancement.
That you do, yes. Yes, you do. You do have that.
So what's the magnitude on my spear? I over here wasting valuable spells.
You know what? It's
Magnitude of 5 on my spear. That's sketch.
Yeah. So you can try to swing your spear at it, see what happens.
a magnitude of 5.
I think.
Yeah.
I
No,
need a
definitely. It wasn't
It's not.
5.
No, it's not. I was
You
looking
didn't.
at my. That's what
Yeah.
my store mana thing is.
No, you didn't put fuck all and that sort of stuff. But you can.
Okay. Then
You can cast that spell on.
I'm going to cast it. I'm just going to go maximum magnitude on my broadsword over everything else.
Okay, so on your broadsword, how much shaping points do you have?
Magic. Shaping point's 5. So the max I could go is 5 on magnitude, or does it start at 1? Or
let's have
I
a
always
look at the
forget
shape.
how this
Let's
works.
have a look at the shaping table, shall we? It's down there in the handouts. The shaping table says you have 5 points of shaping. Magnitude, it starts at 1 with none. Look at that. So if you dump every single point into magnitude, you'll get to 6,
Okay.
which is the same as your lightning bolt.
Okay.
So everything into magnitude, nothing else into anything else, is 2 magic points. So take off
Okay.
2. So go ahead and roll. Taking your time, imbuing your blade with your holy energy.
Do I roll on shaping or do I roll on invocation because it's
yeah.
enchanting an object?
You never roll shaping.
Okay.
You're not going to enchant it. You're just going to cast it, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just going to cast it.
Okay. So then invocation. Can we beat the statue?
All right. You did it. Because it's easy because you took your time, luckily.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. And it's only going to last for what's your power?
My power is crap. What's
9.
that?
I think that was
Thank you. I need more. 13.
13. So it's only going to last 13 minutes. So you've got your.
All right, that's fine. I'm just gonna start beating on the statue as much as I can.
So you got your sword. Do what you need
Yeah.
to do.
All right. I just roll attacks on it or damage.
You don't need to roll attacks. Just roll your damage.
Okay.
This is attack number 1.
This is the most unintelligent interaction I think I've ever had with an object.
fucking hit it with a stick or say.
Yeah, 5 damage.
So you imbue it. You can see its hue. You go and swing, and the blade flies through the air. But as it hits that same spot, it slows down. You feel that resistance, but you cut through the magical defenses and into the stone, and again pierce it and damage it. Please take 5. Deal 5 damage to your broadsword as well, please.
All right.
So how that works is your broadsword has armor.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
as thing. Take off the armor, then take off it off the HP.
Okay.
The
If it doesn't go past the armor on the broadsword, does it do anything?
no.
Okay. So it doesn't permanently reduce armor then. Just want to
No.
double check.
It doesn't permanently reduce armor. Just permanently reduces the HP.
Okay. And we're good.
And
Thing's
then
actually beefy.
broadswords are quite big. And the statue is looking worse for wear.
All right. Just gonna keep going.
Alright,
6.
six
That
damage
meets
to your
the armor
broadsword
class, so
of the.
it's 6. Our AP is 6 on the broadsword.
Damn,
That's
son.
what I was saying.
Holy
6 AP,
Ooh,
10 HP.
that's huge. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
So that last one, it's something you feel it just go through the statue, and the statue just crumbles, but it releases this black ooze liquid that just fills up the room. Please, both of you, make a shadow roll.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah. Ooh, I passed.
Oh, you're not.
Pass.
Oh, you both are not corrupted.
I
Get
breathe in
out.
just a little bit of it. Just a little bit.
It feels daunting, but you resist it. And
Okay.
Brain just
as that
yoinks Ursula out.
as that
I'm over here
that
trying to get my
statue
fix.
crumbles, you look behind you out the door, and the ethereal form. You can see him. He looks at you. He looks down at his hands. He looks back at you, and bows, and slowly fades.
All right. I will just bow back and just kind of watch and take in everything as it all goes.
And you walk outside, and every single one looks at themselves, embraces their friends next to them, and fades into nothing. And we will leave it there, my friends.
Yeah, that was.
So many spell points. It wasn't worth.
If you need some, you can have, like, how many did you use?
Should
Like,
have started
spells?
just